Alrighty, welcome back to the first Soldier to Civilian update, and to start it off, got good news. I still got stuck having to wait till later to be able to hopefully final out. I still have final out at this point right now, but my final out's Tuesday. I'm supposed to final out Friday, partly because of CIF I didn't get to, and then also because my NCOER isn't ready still. But I finally finished up CIF, well, almost anyways. I got the stuff turned in, they got kicked back. So now the little stuff that I'm missing ended up totaling on like the $38. So now I just got to get a couple signatures, take that back, and the CIF is done. So I'm very stoked about that. I got my appointment now. It's tomorrow. Today's Monday, by the way. And tomorrow is supposed to be the day that I will final out, as long as I get my NCOER. I just got off the phone a minute ago, and they were still not ready with it yet. So hopefully it makes it, and I'll finish up tomorrow. Finance was closed for me to get a signature from them, so missed that one. Tomorrow's the last day, though. My appointment isn't until in the afternoon at 1:30, so I have all morning to be able to finish up the last little bit of stuff that needs to get done, and hopefully it all works out okay. So, on to tomorrow. Good morning! Well, it's not really quite morning for you. Well, it could be. I don't know. But it is now Tuesday for moi. And if all goes well, this will be the last morning I'll have to get up to go to work. My last morning, well, in the U.S. Army. Hopefully, I would hope I'd still at some point get up and go to work at some job. But back to what I was going to say. But this will be the last day of wearing my uniform, if all goes well. And a lot of other things. I am very stoked. Hopefully everything falls into place the way it should, and everything will work out great. Alrighty, so it is almost 1 o'clock, and at 1:30 I have my final out appointment. So it's getting down to the wire. Last thing I had to do is clear S1, which you can't really clear until the very end. So I finally got my NCOER, and now I'm able to clear S1. So hopefully it doesn't take too long to clear S1, and I can still make it over by 1:30. If not, be a little late and be okay, hopefully. But there's a lot of things that still go wrong. Stuff could be messed up at S1. The colonel has to sign off my leave form, and he could be gone to some crazy meeting or something. So hopefully all goes well. I am done. I am now going to sign out on my terminal leave and then go home. Flag's going down. This will be my last time to do this. That was my last time saluting the flag. The flag goes down every day at 5 o'clock, comes up at 6:30, and when it goes up and goes down, you gotta salute it when the music goes off. So that was my last time doing that. Well, it is finally over. I have signed out on leave, I have finaled out, I am done. I'm still technically in the Army all the way up until March 9th though, but I no longer have to wear the uniform, I no longer have to report to duty, nothing. I'm basically using the last bit of my leave to be out of the Army. There was some of it I had to cash in because I got delayed and I didn't have enough time left in the Army to be able to take all of my leave. So they basically pay me, I think it's on my last paycheck, that amount, which is around $300 for 4 days because of all the stuff that they add into it. So it was kind of pretty close. I was down to the wire on that stuff. The NCOER finally got finished right around, it was about 11:30. So at 5 I was able to sign out on leave, and that's it. Now it's time for me to go home and get out of this uniform for the very last time. Alrighty, so now it's time for me to go from being a soldier to a civilian. Alrighty. It is now Wednesday, my first day officially on vacation away from the Army and that kind of stuff. And if you notice, I'm in my fancy attire. Today was my first job fair. It was a special one where you had to have a secret clearance to go to. It wasn't really so great though. You went to it and there's a lot of great companies and stuff there, but majority of them pretty much just would tell you about how to go online and check out this website and apply there and stuff. And I was kind of hoping more for, you know, people to seem more interested in you and actually interviewing you for positions they're looking to fill. And that wasn't really necessarily the case. It's more so just about like what their job is or what their company does, and giving you a business card for their website and looking to see what's available for positions that you might qualify for and applying there. So not as great as I was hoping for. Friday I've got another job fair on Fort Carson. We'll see if that one ends up just being kind of the same kind of situation, or if it ends up being a better situation. So we'll see. Well, up Thursday morning, kind of early, not really early, but today it's off to the VA to do a hearing test, so they can determine what my hearing loss rating will be. And it snowed outside too, so yay! I hate driving in the snow. It's such a pain in the ass. I'm very much looking forward to summer. Alrighty, all done with the hearing test. They determined that, yeah, I do have hearing loss in my left ear and everything, which qualifies me for getting a hearing aid once I'm officially out of the Army, if I wish. Which I really don't want a hearing aid and stuff. But that really kind of makes it to where I don't really get a percentage rating for my hearing. It'll give me a 0. I mean, I guess it's still a percentage, which basically means that I do have a problem with it. So if it does later in the future get worse, then it's service related. And they kind of help you out with that and stuff like that. But I guess they figure because the price of a hearing aid is like around $3,000, and then the repairs and batteries and everything is more than you would get if you got like 10% for hearing loss and stuff like that. So they usually just give you a 0 for hearing loss unless it's a real severe case. And then the ringing in the ears, though, they believe that I probably will get 10% for the ringing, anyways. So we'll see how all that goes. Really won't know until all the appointments are finished and the final results get sent off, and then I get a letter back in the mail saying what my rating will be. So that's the end of Thursday, I believe. It's Friday, and it's time for me to go to another job fair. I'm on my way to Fort Carson right now for my second job fair. Hoping this one is a lot better than that last one. The last one I just got a bunch of websites of how to apply online and stuff. No actually info on getting a job or anything really. So hopefully this one will turn out better. So yeah, I'm wearing the same fancy clothes that I wore on Wednesday for the other job fair. It's my only real good pair of fancy clothes. My other fancy clothes are more for like evening wear, for like, you know, like going out to dinner or something like that. Not probably realistic for a job fair or something. So alrighty, so here goes. Let's see how this job fair goes. Okay, so far my impression that I've got from job fairs is that basically what you should get out of them is going to be where to apply to. I kind of was expecting to be able to go into the job fair, be able to talk to people, hopefully line up a job or line up an interview or something like that, and that's definitely not the case. But it did open up some doorways as to where to look and where to apply to. So I've just got done applying to 2 different companies and everything that I had talked to people on at the job fair at. The first one at the DoubleTree on Wednesday, was it, or Tuesday? Wednesday. So just have to wait for some kind of replies, maybe even check up on it and everything. But that's pretty much what I've gotten from the job fairs. Is that, you know, you're not necessarily going to get an interview or lead to an interview, but at least it kind of tells you where to apply to. So we'll see how this goes. Alrighty, well this is basically going to end this update. Thanks for watching. This is basically the highlights of my week. Getting out of the Army, trying to find a job, and little stuff in between. Try to do another one here eventually when some more interesting stuff happens to fill you guys in on. Still haven't got to that special episode that I told you guys about, but I'll try to get to that here soon. It's basically going to be like a little history of me serving in the Army and the whole background story and everything leading up to now and everything. So look for that eventually. But thank you guys, and I will check you guys out next time. See ya.